Hey, it's Dustin from stayatHomeDustin.com, and today we're going to talk about cloth diapers. Are they worth it? They cost a bit more upfront and they're more hassle, so we'll see if they're worth it today. So this is something that me and my wife are thinking about as we're preparing to have our baby, if we want to use cloth diapers or disposables. The big thing is that it's better that for the environment. Obviously, you save millions of tons of plastic every year probably if everybody didn't use disposables. Yeah, disposable diapers take 250 to 500 years to break down. We're actually not 100% sure yet because it hasn't been long enough since disposable diapers were invented that any of them have really broken down yet. But cloth diapers aren't really zero waste either, because you got to pay for the water, the electricity, and then all your detergents and stuff. But yeah, you'll need about 8,000 diapers between when your baby is born and when they're fully potty trained. So if you're going with disposables, that's roughly about $2,500 worth of disposable diapers. Before you invest fully into cloth diapers, I'd recommend that you get a few and just try them out, because you don't want to waste the money if you're not gonna be committed to cloth diapers for the whole life of your baby. Not their whole life, but until they're potty trained. Then once you decide that you do want cloth diapers, you probably want to get 25 to 30. The big thing that's different about cloth diapers is that you're going to be doing a lot more laundry, because babies, they can poop every hour basically when they're newborns. So you're going to be going through at least a dozen cloth diapers every day. So if you can have 20 or 30, then maybe you can only do the laundry every 2 or 3 days for the diapers, as opposed to every single night. So one good thing about cloth diapers is that it seems like they cause less diaper rash. So in the 1950s, 100% of babies were cloth diapers, because the disposable ones weren't really a thing yet, but only about 7% of the babies got diaper rash at that time. And then after the 1990s, that number totally flipped around. About 90% of babies during the 90s wore diapers, and about 80% of them got diaper rash. So that shows you how much more likely diaper rash is if you are using disposables instead of cloth diapers. And then obviously, if you have to pay extra for all the creams and all the other things because your baby's constantly having rashes, not to mention they're less comfortable. Cloth diapers also tend to smell a bit less. If you are using disposable diapers, obviously you probably only have garbage day once a week, so you've got a pail of smelly diapers sitting around. I can imagine it's enough to make you gag if you open it, because I have a hard enough time just cleaning my cat's litter box. I can't imagine a week's worth of diapers just sitting at room temperature. It'd be pretty gross. Cloth diapers tend to have less blowouts, which is where you get leakage out of your baby's diaper, just because they're more custom fitted. If you get disposable diapers, they have kind of elasticy legs, but they're more one size fit all, versus you can, every time that you put the diaper on your baby, you can, if you have the adjustable ones, you can resize them even to fit your baby size. So how much do cloth diapers cost? There's a whole bunch of different kinds of cloth diapers, but I would say probably around $6 is a pretty standard price. That comes with inserts that go with it that kind of absorb the moisture as well. You might need some other accessories as well, depending on the type of diaper you get, you might want a waterproof cover that goes over top of the cloth diaper, just so that it's more sealed and watertight. You'll also need a wet bag when you're traveling, since you can't just throw your diapers away. You'll need to take a bag with you and keep the diapers to bring them home. You'll also need to give a diaper to the wet bag to the daycare if you give your kids to daycare, so that they can keep your diapers for you as well. You might need some kind of fasteners as well to keep the diapers on if they don't have snaps or hook and loop system. you'll need baby wipes regardless of whether you use cloth diapers or disposable. But there are actually cloth wipes that you can use for babies as well. They come in like a variety of materials like cotton, hemp, and velour flannel. You probably want to have like 20 or 30 wipes as well if you're going to go with the cloth wipes, one for each of the diapers. And you can just wash those all at the same time. You probably want some extra inserts to go in the cloth diapers as well. They're like kind of like absorbent pads that kind of tuck in so they soak up more liquid and stuff, but over time they kind of lose their absorbency and get kind of gross, so you can have some extras of those. And yeah, the big thing about cloth diapers is the cleaning. So yeah, I said earlier, you'll need probably like a dozen diapers a day, especially at first when your baby's really young. It takes about 25 cents per load, or about $100 a year to wash your cloth diapers in terms of like water and electricity and detergent costs. But that's not too bad considering disposables are like 25 cents each. So you can wash like a dozen cloth diapers for the same price as one disposable diaper basically. But then you have to take the upfront cost into account too. There's even some cloth diaper washing services in cities all across the US and Canada. So they come and pick up your dirty diapers and they give you like a batch of clean diapers. But that obviously costs more. So you have to take that into account. Cloth diapers, how long will they last? Like 1 to 2 years of a really heavy rotation, then they might start to break down. So like you'll start to get wear, like especially around the seams and the edges, you might get holes. Even if they're a little bit worn out, the diapers are still perfectly usable, but you probably want to replace the inserts once in a while, which is kind of like what does the major work of the cloth diaper. So different types of cloth diapers. You got pre-folds. That's kind of like the old school cloth diaper. It's just like a big thing of cotton. Usually in the middle, they're folded over a bunch of times so that they're better at absorbing. But so I'd say they're like the least parent friendly to use, but they're also the cheapest. They're only like $2 each, which is good. But you also need like a waterproof diaper cover to go over top of it as well, because they're basically just pieces of cotton. So there's that. There's all-in-one diapers, so they don't require inserts at all. They're kind of the most convenient. So you get like most of the convenience of disposable diapers and then all the benefits of cloth diapers as well. So they have an outer waterproof layer and absorbent inner layer, and they're all sewn together. So you just toss the whole thing in the laundry when they're dirty. They're better if you have like babysitters or family members or daycare watching your kids too, because they're easier to deal with. You don't have to pull out inserts and separate everything. You just toss the whole thing in the bag and it's ready to go. If you're getting all in one, I'd recommend looking for all them in one size, which is they're like adjustable. So they'll come with a whole series of snaps, and you can make them either like small, medium, or large. So as your baby grows, one size diaper will be good during your whole baby's time until they're potty trained. They cost a bit more, like $15 to $30 each, but they seem worth it considering like you don't have to buy more cloth diapers the whole time. So washing cloth diapers and changing cloth diapers, how often you should change cloth diapers, I'm going to discuss that all over on my website at stayatHomeDustin.com. I have a blog about cloth diapers. I've got a whole guide that I wrote up, including what I mentioned here and then more. So go check that out. It'll be at stayatHomeDustin.com/cloth diaper. I'll put a link below too. And if this was helpful, feel free to subscribe, give me a like, and I'll see you next time.